Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Oodles of treasures in the tray. I'm tagging friends and others to join in on the feed. Please feel free to invite anyone you think might enjoy having a look at our treasures. And please feel free to share to any groups that you think might benefit from seeing the feed from my house. I hope everyone had a lovely last week. Ours was very calm and quiet here. We exchanged little meaningful gifts, and yeah, tonight is going to be another quiet at home night. It's raining, number one. And then ever since Alex was injured by a drugged driver, I don't really enjoy going out on holiday nights where there are more drugged drivers than not. So, yeah, we just stay home where it's safe. We've got some sparkling apple cider because I don't drink myself. So, yeah, we're going to have a nice, quiet, beautiful, joy-filled day. And, yeah, the only thing that's not joy-filled is our kook-stick neighbors are setting off firecrackers already. And poor Willa, she just does not like it. So we've already given her some calm chews. And hopefully she will just take a nappy nap and feel all better about the noise when we get up tomorrow. But yeah, it's raining, and we definitely need the rain, and it seems to be at a slower pace, so that's always beneficial. The ground can then absorb the raindrops more readily, and we're inside our home, safe and sound, and all is right in the world for us right at the moment. Let's see. Try to think of any new news. I really don't have any new news, you guys. I know that sounds terrible. I do have an Etsy shop, so if you are interested, send me a PM and I can send you the link to my Etsy shop where I'm selling some bracelets, but mostly it's beautiful pieces that I find at estate sales. And since I'm not able to get out and about as readily as I was before, I've found these wonderful estate sales where you bid online, and then you can grab the items. So yeah, kind of cool. So I'll just wait till a couple of folks appear. We've got a couple more minutes. I've tagged everybody I can think to tag. Let's see. I don't get to share to groups from this. That's kind of interesting. I hope that y'all can hear me. And I'll just kind of peruse the room. Actually, I'm going to start over here because I don't show these very often at all. I have all of these wonderful costume jewelry pieces. The fish, the peacock, and the fish are in a multitude of colors. These are some vintage jewelry pieces, some Gobi agate desert Gobi desert agates. Some pieces with leopard skin rhyolite bears, agate, obsidian. Those are on that side. Then these necklaces are in assorted stones. I have some crystals in the back here. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And then when we get to the table, lots of beautiful pieces on the table. More crystals, more specimen pieces. Did you catch that? I'm catching that, right? Move this way. Nope. Move my finger. Is it really? My finger is keeping that spark right there. There it is. So pretty. carved pieces, polished pieces, a couple of nightlight type pieces, specimens galore up here. And this tray right here has mostly quartz and quartz related pieces. And this tray over here is a multitude of mineral specimens. And then in the center here we have some beautiful points and towers, amethyst pieces, pink amethyst, shufa, dogtooth calcite, and oh, there's a really pretty carnelian piece in there too. So there's lovely pieces in the center, all over the place really. There's loveliness abounds. Then if I move my squeaky chair this way, there is a rack of earrings. And then as we move over here, there is a rack of necklaces. The majority of these are costume jewelry. There are a couple that are stone on 925. This one, where is that other 925 necklace? Well, there's another one in here that's 925, and this is a real shell from a real snail. So that's kind of adorable. In the back, we can see skulls. The skull army is back here. Stand up to look over the jewelry. So if you are looking for a skull, I have a gorgeous provider that I utilize to buy the skulls. And they're carved magnificently. And I think they're fairly economical. So we have all of those. And then, because that's not all, we have this bin of not opened jewelry, and this bin of not opened earrings. So I have plenty. There's a beautiful tray of assorted rings. Some are 925, some are alloy. All are beautiful. Let's set that aside. And then move my bags aside. Cabochons. Hi, Dawn. Tray after tray of cabochons. So I do have gorgeous materials for you to do your wire wrapping with. Tray on the floor is carved pieces and beautiful, from axolotls to hedgehogs, cats, alligators. Just a great tray full of treasures. So this tray right there has fossils, teeth, quills, and claws. And yeah, so if you're looking for something, please say something, because there's so much out of the camera's view that is here waiting for a new keeper. So yeah, beautiful stuff all around. And I'll slowly turn this way. And here we come. That's my cup of tea. And here we are back at the tray. I hope your day is going well, Miss Dawn. Mine started at like 3:15 this morning. I was up for a few hours, and then I went back to bed around 6:30. And then I didn't crawl out of that bed till noon. Can you believe it? I'm like on some kind of cattywampus schedule, that's for sure. So, I think that I'm going to go ahead and start with the pendant beads. Is there a material or a color you'd like to see, Miss Dawn, as I get ready to dive right into the basket, the tray? The tray is so full. Honestly, it's not been this full. Sinus infection. Yeah. Ay, mija, I'm sorry. Do you have anyone near you that sells doTERRA products that you know of? In the past, when I've had different infections, it doesn't cure anything, but it does help. You feel a little bit better. They carry a product called Breathe, and it definitely helps you feel a little bit better. I think it works on helping you feel better even more so than, say, Vicks Vapor Rub. It helps me feel better. I'm going to start with this one because I think it's gorgeous. So this is a little chunk of pretty shiny seashell. Hi, Miss Jen. And it's got a little hole drilled so it will hang in almost a diamond shape. The back side is just plain. And it's number H971 for $7.50. Yeah, and it's obviously it's eucalyptus based, but it's phenomenal. This is a spectacular piece of Picasso jasper. This cranberry color running through here is just delicious. Flat-backed water drop shape, and it's number K930 for $7.50. This is a blossom jasper heart-shaped bead. She looks polka dotted, kind of like almost like a skin of like an alligator or a snake or something. It's quite beautiful. And that's piece number Z3 for $7.50. I'll be here when you come back, Miss Dawn. Let's see, these are super cute. These are little lampwork glass fish. And they have their little skeletons showing through. They're drilled from the nose through the tail. There's a set of 3 of them, and I'm selling these guys for $2 a piece, and they are double-sided. Super cute focal point on a bracelet, or if you want to make a necklace with them. They're very, very fun. And then the next very, very fun are these little acrylic die that have an alloy silver-toned finding. And there's yellow, pink, and purple. And, oh, the purple has an extra clasp even. Oh, so does the pink. So the yellow one missed out on the extra clasp. These guys are $2.50 a piece. They're very fun. Miss Jen, is there anything in particular you want to have a look at? I got in some spectacular pieces of rutilated quartz. So this is sort of a column shape. It's flat-backed. And the rainbows and the inclusions and the magic this has. It's drilled right up here at the top. This is piece number H9281 for $10. I was not paying attention when I was numbering. And I printed a bunch of numbers twice, so I had to add ones to the back end of them. Here's a really full gold rutilated piece. She's just chock full, especially on the bottom portion. You can even feel the rutile right here. There's a teeny tiny dimple, and you can feel them. Flat backed, and this is H9331 for $10. And there it is. I have this sweet little rutilated quartz leaf-shaped bead, and this one has gold rutile, double-sided. Just simple carving, but it's really exquisite looking. H9321 for $7.50. H9281 is yours, Miss Jen. Thank you very much. Here's another very similar to that one. Let me find the hole. There it is. The hole's on the top there. So this one is loaded with the black tourmaline rods, and it has had a fissure, but I think it must have self-healed because I can't really feel it. Hi, Dawn. Miss 9321. And Miss Jen 9133. Okay. All right, got those. So anyhow, it does have what looks like a healed fracture. It's H9361, and I am going to mark it down because I did not notice that previously. So that one is going to be $7.50 for H9361. And this one is a larger piece, and the quartz is like a milky quartz. And the tourmaline rods look like little sea urchins underneath there. Just all shapes. I mean, not all shapes, but all sizes. A flat backed, and that is H9351. And that one is $12.50. I did get a couple of these little alloy crosses in, and they've been hit with titanium, so they sort of color change. One is more purple or blue, excuse me, and one is more purple. And those guys are $4 a piece. And just let me know if you want both or if you'd prefer the blue or the purple. I'm hearing cars drive in the rain. It sounds wonderful. And then this one's pretty special. This is strawberry quartz. I don't get a whole lot of strawberry quartz in usually, but I was able to get a couple pieces. This is a beautiful oval. It's a nice thick oval, and it is double-sided. And this is H957, and it is $12.50. This one came in. This is a zebra jasper, and they've carved out this butterfly type shape and hit it with titanium and a gold tone on the inside. It is double-sided, and it's interesting. On this side, the hole seems pretty much in the center, but when you flip it over, the hole seems a little cattywampus. But I'm sure that's workable for you guys' talents. This is H954 for $10. This is a mood glass bear, and he's going to turn, well, he turned green yesterday. What color am I today? Oh, I'm a little more orange today. But it does change color with the touch of the skin. This is H917 for $12.50. This is a cute little stylized agate heart. The agate has been colored with a little bit of brown and this tiny swipe of a very pastel mint green. It is flat backed, and it is H522 for $5. And then I have a really special couple of beads that came in. I've not had this material in before, and I am in love with it. So as you can see, the pyrite looking material is blinking back at you with this lovely green and we'll call it in the gray family background. It's a faceted horse eye shape, so it has great play with the light. It's side drilled at the top, double-sided. This is marcasite, y'all, and it's, I love the sparkle. This is piece H918 for $10 for the marcasite. And again, that's not something I see a whole heck of a lot of. Actually, I haven't seen it before. Here's a gold sunstone sitar leaf-shaped bead. It's got a silver tone alloy finding. Double-sided, so one side is the front of the leaf and one side is the back, and they're both beautiful. This is piece number J25 for $7.50. This sweet set came in. These guys are moss agate. They have silver tone alloy findings, and it's a pair of these little dongles. Great little earrings, or if you wanted to give matchy-matchy pendants to someone, there you go. For the set, it's $7.50. Nice, big, beautiful piece of crazy lace. The colors in this one are just, wow. The oranges, the peach, the rust, the gray, they all play beautifully together. This is a relatively thick bead. It's piece H9 221, and that's $7.50. And I'm going to grab a sip of tea real quick. Excuse me for that. I have the thirsties. Okay. These super sweet little Milleflora hearts came in. I think I have them all. And if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 patterns, even though there's all these hearts. So there's multiples of the red with the yellow center. And then there's one set that are sort of confetti. And then there's another set with the red and another set with the red. So there's 3 sets with the yellow center, 1 set of confetti. And these guys are $4 a piece. And I can flip them over and show all the numbers if anyone's interested in these. Well, why don't I just do that? Oop. And there we have, oh, uppity beads. Here we have the numbers. And if you're interested in any of these, let me know, and I can show them individually. But I'm going to get whoever that is that just jumped out of the tray. There it is. I've got it. How did that fall out of the tray? This is lampwork glass, and it's in a spiral. And a larger hole at top. And it's $7.50, and we'll just call this one Swirl. I'm going to move some of the other beads into the tray so I don't knock things down. Give myself a little bit of working room here. There we go. That's much better. All righty. Then let's see. This guy came in, and he's pretty precious. So he's done with like a brass. And then, hi, Jody. Happy New Year to you too, sweetie. Then they cover it in this black, like, at the time, it's a softer material. And then they squish in a little bit of decoration with more brass, and then they add different little accents and different colored chips. This chip to me really looks, no, it's got a thumbprint in it. I was going to say it looks like lapis lazuli, but it's really sweet and would hang something like this. This fishy is H9521 for $7.50. Let's see, this guy is ruby and fuchsite, silver toned alloy finding, and it's H9531 for $5. Got a few of these tails, mermaid tails or whale tails. This one is blue aventurine, and it is H9061 for $7.50. This is the next one in a wood grain stone. And I do have a second one of these somewhere in that basket from a previous feed, if you were inclined to have 2. And this is H9501 for $7.50. Here is another one in blue aventurine, and this one has, it evokes motion with the fluke. I'm not quite sure which way the motion was going, but it's kind of cool looking. It's piece number H9051 for $7.50. And then there is the clear quartz one. And that is H9231. Again, $7.50. And I think this is the last little guy right now. This is an African turquoise, so it's also called Turkey turquoise. It is a manufactured material, but it is a brilliant shade of turquoise. And it is number J20 for $7.50. And are y'all talking and I can't hear you, see you? I can't hear you anyway, but can somebody give me a thumbs up and let me know y'all are right? Okay, so we have these cute pressed glass peanuts. Here we go. Ah, yeah. So there are 4 of them, and they are drilled. And in many cultures, peanuts represent good luck, long life. Thank you, Miss Jody. And they're adorbs. And these guys are $3 a piece. You want to see a daisy in the back. A daisy. Pendejos firing off fireworks. That one was really loud. I would like to sometimes just pop them in the nose. Honey, I'm not seeing a daisy. What's it right next to? Were you talking about this flower back here, the crystal flower? Or were you talking about something in the tray? Is she going to come with me? Jenny, you're so funny. Well, this is how people know it's really me. I'm not being... You're cute, darling. I love your sunset picture. Absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful little red jasper heart-shaped bead with a larger hole on the side, so she hangs a little crickety. And it's K444 for $5. So you want to see the beige Buddha. This is picture jasper, and he's very, very happy. Flat-backed, and it's number H956 for $10. Oh, I know what you're talking about. So it's actually, let me get it up to the light. It's actually a really pretty blue shade. And this is a lampwork glass piece. It's double-sided. It's drilled through the center. And it's in great condition. I don't feel any chips or cracks. This is H9491 for $7.50. This one's pretty wicked. This is a solar quartz piece. And it's just raw. They haven't polished it. They cleaned it up a little bit. They put a finding on it, and this is what we're getting. I absolutely love this side. There's little chunks of quartz. But this side, which is, I guess, intended to be the front. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Is the solar quartz piece. The finding is kind of a gunmetal or antiqued silver tone alloy finding. And the center of this one is definitely on the green side, but she sparkles like crazy. This hasn't been polished, so you could wipe a little bit of mineral oil on there and shine it right up if you don't like the natural shine. This piece is H9271 for $10. And Dawn, that glass piece is going in your basket. Thank you. Then, these guys are adorable. There are 6 of these little hematite leaf-shaped beads. There it is. I've got it. And depending on the way you turn them, they kind of, their color kind of flippity-floppities. They are all side drilled, and they are $1.50 a piece for these little hematite leaves. And you can ask for more purple, more green, or more blue. And I'll set those guys down. So this one reminds me very much of like a, almost like a Van Gogh painting. It's got some beautiful blue greens, reds, yellows, goldens. In this patch, it's got a, like a rust-colored bazilliontine little orbs. It's just spectacular. This is piece number G330 for $10, and this is Ocean Jasper. I just realized I didn't say what it was, because, you know, that's the way I am. Okay, let me see. This is a piece of Canadian jade. It's a little rectangle. It is double-sided and a decent thickness, and it is piece H9341 for $7.50. This magnificent piece came in. This is a chunk of amethyst with her raw agate banding, and then the crystals forming here. She's been trimmed in a titanium gold tone with a gold tone finding. Her crystals are spectacular. Both sides are beautiful. It's unpolished, which sometimes I really do appreciate. And I was this close to keeping this for myself, you guys. So we're going to turn her like this. Mira, this little triangular inclusion. Y'all know I've got this addiction to triangular gemstones. But she's got this little triangular inclusion. And yeah, she's just fascinating. This piece is number J33 for $10. Okay, I'm trying to think of some of the other brand new pieces that came in. This guy's new. Nice big rose quartz rectangle, rounded edges and sides, a little thicker in the middle than the edges. It's got that little bit of a slide going on. It is double-sided, and it is H948 for $10. I did get in a couple of Ghost Eye Jasper pieces. They're quite beautiful. And it's hard to match up gemstones, but those are quite stunning. They're double-sided water drop shapes. The first one is H960 for $5, and the second one is H991 for $5. Hey, Miss Judy, glad you could make it, honey. And let's see. Oh, this guy came in. This is quite pretty. The finding is a silver tone alloy. And that's a beautiful piece of aquamarine. And she's got this cool green vein, I'll call it a vein, running right down through it. She's faceted water drop shape with a flat back. And it's H9211 for $7.50. I did get in a bunch of lapis lazuli. So if that's a material you're looking for, I did get in quite a bit. Teal stone by the Fossil Moon. This guy is a Dragon's Vein agate in a couple of shades of green. Flat back oval. Some light does come through it, actually. And it is piece number H9131 for $4. Let's see. These little nuggets came in. Where's the other one? I set things down flat in the tray, and then the beads eat each other. Crying out loud. Well, there's another one of these. And if you're interested, I'll dig it out after the feed because it's not right on the top. This is a little disc of agate. The druzy part of the agate has been dyed in this magenta color, and then the rest is dyed in a dark brown. I know it looks black, but if I can get it up to the light, it's dark brown. And it's piece number H966 for 4. And the companion piece is also 4 if it chooses to come out. If not, I'll dig for it after the feed if you want the pair. This is a cute little agate stylized heart. The base of the heart, the solid agate part, is green, and then the druzy is in this beautiful red, and it does let light all the way through it. Piece number H440 for $4. Let's see. This is sweet. This is a little chakra heart, a puffy heart. The tiger's eye is really wanting to be noticed. So we've got red jasper. We've got, golly, that might be a pink aventurine. Tiger's eye looks like a band of serpentine, lapis lazuli, sodalite, and amethyst. And it has, like I said, a silver tone alloy finding, and it is $5. This could be the number. Is this the number? Yes, it is. Its number is J14. I don't know. These kids in these days trying to run around without tickets. There we go. J14, $5 for that really sweet little piece. This is another delicious little piece of strawberry quartz. It has a gold tone finding with a flat back, and this rose quartz has little things to say. It is J01 for $5. This is a nice big rectangle of blue aventurine. It has rounded edges and corners. It's not that much thinner on the edges than the center, so it's got a little weight to it. It's piece H955 for $10. Here's the second piece of marcasite. This one has different shades of green. It's sort of almost like chrysocolla colors. It's not been dyed. These are actually natural colors, but I really do think that it's got chrysocolla. Maybe it's chrysocolla in with the marcasite, but it has excellent flash. It's a shield shape, flat backed, and it's J27 for $10. This is Dragon's Blood Jasper. It's a crescent moon. It is double-sided. Both sides are beautiful. It is H980 for $5. This is also another stunning piece that came in. So this is Chahua Jasper, and she's got the brown and a black. She's got the red and pink, and she's even got a little bit of this mystery white. You can imagine anything you want. It's got this really cool almost halo around these two streaks, but it is double-sided, and the second side, I almost see a human figure on the edge of a cliff, and the sandy beach going off into the ocean. But like I said, you can imagine anything you want. This is H9141 for $7.50. This is a beautiful new piece of Kambaba Jasper, elongated rectangle shape. She has a divot on the bottom. If anybody would like to buy it, even with the damage, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to pull it aside. Yeah, looks like a volcano. It sure does. here is an ocean jasper heart. Swirls of a mustard with gray, and then underneath you can see the little white orbs. There is a, it's gonna glitter. There's like a little window here to some darker green, and she has a little triangle inside. This is piece number L690 for $10. And let's turn this way real quick. Willow is tearing up the rug. She wants to make a nest. Mamacita, mamacita, ándale pues. No más. No más. Siéntate. Siéntate. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of sorting and needing to be put away over there. But she's tearing up her little blankie, and I wanted to acknowledge that she's here. She's really upset by these firecrackers. And then, as I turn back around, at a much slower pace. Here we go. This one came in, and it is a humdinger. So this is Red Tiger's Eye. Spectacular flash. Double-sided inverted shield shape. And that one is H9481 for $7.50. This is orbicular Indian agate. Pinks, greens, mustards, creams, and little zillions of little orbiculars. Double-sided water drop. H975 for $7.50. And I am going to move some of these other pieces on over. We need to make room. Look at those glass peanuts. Okay, that ought to be enough room for now. Then this is a stunning piece of buttery mookaite. Double-sided shield shape, and it is H922 for $7.50. Hey, sweet Miss Kendra, how are you doing, Dollface? Here's a beautiful chevron amethyst moon. The chevrons are really steep on this particular moon, and you can see she's got inclusions. There's gray inclusions, yellow inclusions, little tiny bit of hematite inclusion. Gorgeous piece. That is number G142 for $10. And then, this is a beauty. This is a nice big hunk of rhodonite. I already see a Scully. Rounded edges, and it's a little tiny bit thicker in the middle than on the edges. It's a solid piece, double-sided, and it is L657 for $10. This is Spiderweb Jasper. It has a slight facet. Let's see how I can show that. Slight facet down the center. So it does have a little extra play with light. It is side drilled and double-sided. And this piece is H302 for $7.50. Australian Picture Jasper. This is a horse-eye shape. Love the colors. Oh, Fraggle Rock. It has a little damage right there. If anybody is interested in it with the little damage, just let me know. And yeah, your arms, Miha. I'm so sorry. How am I doing? Well, It's all relative, I reckon. My fingers are numb, and these pads in between the fingers on my left hand are grossly swollen and uncomfortable. See, I don't have them on the other hand. It's just one hand. And when I talked to the doctor, they said something about getting a nerve conduction study done. They think that I have small nerve neuropathy because they're all numb. Boop, boop, boop. So it's a pain in the patootie. Pain, pain, pain. Here is a crystal. Looks like it's in the shape of, well, it could be an amethyst or quartz crystal that they've hit with hematite in this really pretty gold to purple tone. Has a gold tone finding, and it's number L023 for $7.50. And this is a beauty. This is Laguna Lace Agate. Super great coloration and banding. And that's piece number G158 for $7.50. Here's another really, really pretty piece of orbicular Indian agate. It's rust and green, and on this edge, it really, honestly, in real life, looks blue. So it's gorgeous. It's double-sided, and it's number H245 for $7.50. Is there anything anyone is interested in looking at besides me rattling off beads? It's awful quiet out there. And if there's something you'd rather look at, I can easily shift my chair around and make more noise for Jenny. And, or I could scan the tray and you can say, oh, I'd love to see these colors or that material. Just holler out, because I'm just picking at random, and it doesn't have to be that way. Yeah, it's just a pain in the patootie. Pain in the patootie. So, oh yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. I'm really lousy about Happy New Year stuff. Look at this. Who wants to take this home? This is Jack Ruby Sphalerite. And I know it's not coming through true how actual sparkly this is. It's a nice sized chunk, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. The backside feels like it's all druzy, and the backside glitters all by itself. Magical triangle. This chunk of Jack Ruby Sphalerite is $125, and I can do that on a layaway for you. But yeah, good gravy, that's pretty. This is quite a pretty little piece of wavelite. I think that's wavelite. Hold the phone, that looks like malachite. Let me grab the sticker. Nope, it is wavelite. I was right. So yeah, beautiful piece of wavelite. These are botryoidal growths. And it's on its dirt base, rock base, and it's $50 for the wavelite. My brain just checked out. It just said, yeah, you don't need to know that name. This, Miss Judy, is a silver-toned alloy contraption. And the idea is, using jump rings in all these different holes and different spaces, you create a dingle-dangle-dongle of your liking. Oh, look, there's the front. And you can just do all kinds of fun stuff with it. It's $4 if you like it. I wasn't thinking the day before yesterday, my son had made some taquitos in the oven, and we were going to put it back in the oven because they were still a little bit cold. And I picked up the bloody pan and was halfway to the oven before my son said, "Mom, you need a hot pad." I didn't even feel it, but gratefully, there's no damage. I don't know what to credit that to, but this is beautiful, you guys. So this is chunks of abalone in like a checkerboard type pattern. And then there's a gold tone, maybe it's more of a copper tone, Tree of Life with finding. And it's piece number H9291 for $10. And if you guys can give me a hot second. Oh, okay, he stopped. Let me see. There's got to be a button. Well, I'm going to put my finger over the microphone. See? Oh, thank you. He's already on it. The branch is yours, Miss Judy. I'll put that in the basket for you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys spending tonight with me. Being New Year's and all. These came in, aren't they pretty? They're a really nice royal blue with kind of a cream-toned swipe to them. They're lampwork glass beads, barrel beads. And for the pair, it's $5. Whoops, as I roll the pair right on out of my hand. Let's see, this one is new too. This is Ocean Jasper, Silver Tone Alloy Finding. Great colors. This guy has little vugs all the way around. Teeny tiny ones. Excuse me just a second. He did take them?
It wasn't our regular mail.
Okay. Thank you. There's some reds, greens, a couple different shades of green actually. There's some creamy colors, some taupe. It's quite pretty. This is piece J23 for $7.50 for that chunk of Ocean Jasper. That bug right there is so druzy and yummy. Yummy. Alrighty. I'm going to scan the tray a little bit. You guys holler if there's something else you want to look at, because it's all here to be seen. This is Red Zebra Jasper. I love how half of the bead has more red and the other half of the bead has more cream. It's a rectangular shape with rounded edges. It is top drilled, and it is J21 for $7.50. This is super cool. You could wear it, you know, both sides are very unique, and then it's like a 50-50 bar. Okay, let me see who else came in. Oh, this is pretty. This is a large inverted shield-shaped piece of bronzite. Take good care, Miss Judy. And this piece has some nice schiller. It's piece K336 for $7.50. And then, she says, here's a sweet little nugget of mookaite. This one has got bright yellow, butter yellow, pink, and burgundy, as well as a little bit of cream. It's a double-sided water drop shape, and it's number H633 for $5. I'm just going to take a quick second and see if I can find maybe if it has a second piece. Maybe not. Maybe it came all by itself. I'm not seeing a second piece. But I do have quite a few pieces of mookaite in the yellow, in the burgundy, and mixed. This is Orbicular Indian Jasper. Reds, yellows, browns. It's quite striking. Shield shape, double-sided, and that's H976 for $7.50. our son bought dinner tonight, and it's coming from San Filippo's, and it's a delicious lasagna is coming. I'm very excited. Trying to see what else I can hurl at you guys to look at. This is a polychrome jasper heart-shaped bead. The bottom 2/3 are this really nice gray-green color, and then she's got different colors all the way up to the tippity top. She ditched her number. We're going to call her Polly, and Polly is $10. Wait. No, she's not. She's $7.50. Can't remember all my prices all the time. Okay, let's see. I'm just pushing things on. This is kind of cute. So this is a Dragon's Vein agate in green and cream. The back side, there's blue. So when we hold it up to the light, the top lets a lot of light through, the bottom less. This is H962 for $4. Oops, she just dropped her number. This is a really sweet, very pale piece of amethyst with a silver tone alloy. She may not have a lot of color, but she has a lot of personality. All these plays with the light. She is number J22, and she's $7.50. Gorgeous shield-shaped piece of amethyst. Great chevrons, and then there are these beautiful block patterns. Double-sided. Super cute right here. She's got a little flashy something on the inside there. She is piece number H707 for $7.50. This is a little opalite kitty. The finding and the wrap around it are a silver-toned alloy, flat-backed, with two little opalite pieces, and it's number H090 for $7.50. This is a piece of mood glass pressed into a rose shape, and apparently on this mood glass I'm very, very blue. This is piece number H9301 for $10. And this one came in. Oh, and it kept its... So this is another piece. I'm thinking it's quartz because the purple from the amethyst might have pushed through. Oh, it does. Look, it's like a candle quartz. So it's been hit with hematite in a yellowy gold color with a gold tone finding, sorry. And it is H9541 for $7.50. And then, gosh, there's so many and thens in here. This is a rhodonite arrow-shaped bead with a gold tone finding, flat-backed. It is J26 for $7.50. A nice big shield-shaped piece of hemimorphite. Look at the schiller this girl has. Boop. I'm going to show you. Double-sided. There we go. This one goes side to side like that. H9081 for $7.50. Big time flashback. Mood rings. Let's see. I am looking for unique things. I got in so many beads, and Oh, okay, so this one I'm going to start off with. It's a little bit chipped, but it's marked down so that you all might be able to swing it. So if you can't see the chip, then maybe it doesn't exist, right? But it is a little bit chipped. Let's see how close I can get. Right there. There's this little divot right in there. This is a rhodonite lotus, and it was supposed to be drilled. There it is, top to bottom drilled. And it's J32 for just $4 because of that little chip. But like I said, it's not easy to see. You actually have to tip it and look in there and give it a feel. Because, yeah, it's beautiful. Then, she says, here's a little labradorite nugget. Let's see. Oh, this one has got blue and green flash and sparkles. This piece is K722 for $5. If my phone camera would just focus. Dawn, thank you very much. That'll go in your basket. And then I did get in, let's see, I have lapis lazuli pendulums. I have blue sunstone sitara pendulums that came in. I've got an opalite pendulum. There it is. Opalite pendulum. All of the pendulums are $7.50 a piece. And I have a few materials. I have rose quartz in here somewhere. And amethyst. So I do have pendulums if that is something you are seeking. And it's close to 4, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start the drawing process. So there's our magic bowl. And this week the prize is going to be... The prize is going to be this beautiful Lavarkite axolotl. She acts like she wants to be labradorite with that little bit of blue flash. But look at that silver flash. She's got a lot of good going on for her. So this little carved axolotl is the prize this week. And I'm going to stick it back in the bag. Keep it contained. So these are the names of the folks who shopped with me last week. And I am going to pick out a name after I get them all thoroughly mixed. And I'm going to reach in and I'm going to grab this one. And this name is Sandy. Miss Sandy, you are this week's winner. And I'll put that in with your order. And makes noise. And then, with everybody shopping with me tonight, your names will go into the dish for the drawing next week. So, congratulations. And thank you for shopping with me. Let's see here. Pushing things around. This is a cute little num-num. This is Indian agate in the shape of an owl. Flat back bead, and it is number 22. And these guys are 10 a piece. I have butterflies. There's a butterfly that's also Indian agate in green. And that one is 20 for $10 for the carved animal bits. Let's see. Still kind of looking for that little purple piece. I have a cat eye pendulum as well. Still looking for that other little purple disc so they can just stay together. But it's sent far and away. If you are interested in it buried, are ruby and fuchsite pieces, and I have quite a few pieces. There it is. Here is the second little disc with the purple and the dark brown. H965 for $4 for this one. And the other half of that is Still on the table, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could be, there it is. Rip. There they are. That's funny. One has a more goldish looking finding and the other is silver. But they do have these beautiful colors, and they are $4 a piece. We have H965 for the more gold tone finding and H966 for the more silver tone finding. That's funny. It's okay, honey, lay down. I'm not going anywhere. She thought I was moving, so she got up to go with me, but we're not going anywhere. Here's a nice oval of moss agate, and that's a beauty. Focus. There we go. That's a beauty. That's number G736 for $7.50. Let's see. This is Kambaba Jasper. No, it is not. It is Rainforest Rhyolite. Beautiful disc, double-sided. It's got a cute little window here. Great colors. This is piece L745 for $5. And let's see. This is a wee bit of Dragon's Vein agate. The disc is more of a strawberry color with a whitish to grayish veining, and it does let through light, and it goes kind of an orange red in the light, and it is K595 for $4. Here's a little pink Dragon's Vein agate. Double-sided water drop. And light goes, oh, it gets a little yellow when the light goes through it. So it's a little bit strawberry, a little bit lemon. H821 for $4. And let's see here. This is a gorgeous moss agate crescent moon. Get a really good, with not being able to really feel it, it is stunning. It is flat-backed, and this is M1, and this one is $10 for the moss agate crescent moon. So Dawn, big white fossil water drop. Did I just bury it? Ah, this one, I see it. Pastel oval on the red moon. Okay, so I think I've got both of them. Dawn, this is Nipomo Coral, and it's a faceted, double-sided water drop shape. Pretty cool looking. It is H676 for $7.50. And Kendra, I believe this is the piece you were asking about. This is Laguna Lace Agate. This one has from black, chocolate, grays, peaches, pinks, oranges, yellows. It's beautiful. It is an oval that is flat-backed, and it's piece number G002 for $7.50. And Miss Dawn, you want that piece? You've got it. Thank you very much. And then, here's a cutie. This is a little agate heart done green on green. It's Dragon's Vein. Light comes through it like crazy. There's a speckle of orange. This is K107 for $4. This one is beautiful. This one just came in, and I'm in love. It's a delicious red jasper. It's very veiny. That's not a fracture. It's double-sided, this oval. It's side drilled. and it's piece number H9251 for $7.50. And let's see who else is just tucked away in here. There's so many pretty pieces. This came in. This is a beautiful piece of picture jasper. And for those of you who do the wire wrapping, one entire half of this is blank for you to do your creation on. The dendrites on this one are pretty special. Pretty little thing. This is piece number H968 for $7.50. Have a wonderful new year, Miss Judy. Enjoy your supper and your supper companion. Take good care. This is a very pink rose quartz piece. It is a shield shape, double-sided, and it is H642 for $5. Hi, Miss Rebecca. How are you? Did you see my my quick video that I sent you, dear? This is the piece that I Miss Kendra, you can shop with me anytime, and you can lay away with me anytime if you want to capture a piece in the event somebody else might get it or something like that. If it's something you really need, you can always do a layaway with me, love. So this is a beautiful buttery mookaite with just a hint of almost going into pink towards the top. This guy is H915 for $12.50. I'm pushing things around to see what can I get to that, you know, I place the beads. When I get them, I place them in the tray. And then I sent you a video of that piece. So you just let me know if you'd like it or not. I thought of you. Here are a couple of more pieces of Ghost Eye Jasper. These are double-sided water drops. The first one is H838 for $5. And the second one ditched its number somewhere in here. Is this its number? This might be its number. Yep. Second one is H963 for $5. And those are Ghost Eye Jasper pieces. And then, this one is quite pretty. This is mostly druzy. There's a little bit of solid agate up at the top and right on the outside edge here. The rest of this is druzy, and it's in pink and yellow. And if my phone would just focus, there we go. So much light translates. It is double-sided. This side has a tiny bit more of like a convex. It's G994, and it's $4. I'm pushing things around to see what else is in here. So many bits escape. Oh, here we go. Here are two Nipomo coral pieces that are dyed in different shades of pink. This one has a little bit of yellow running through it, and it is double-sided, and it also doesn't have a number. So we're going to call this one Coral for $4. And then this one is a tiny bit smaller, and the little animals sediment would have been crushing on the coral this way, sideways, and that's why the coral heads are elongated. And this is piece H942 for $4. And I'm going to go grab some tea. Then, here's another bear. This one is picture I'm sorry, Picasso jasper. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. Polychrome jasper. Grays, greens, browns, chocolate, and a little tiny bit of pink. This bear is H430 for $12.50. Okay, no problem, Miss Rebecca. This is a nice big shield shape of amethyst. Really, really sparkly little girl. You can see her sparkling in the inside. Double-sided, and it is K386 for $7.50. This is a chunk of raw amethyst, and the wire wrapping is done with this texturized silver wrap, a silver tone wrap. I always got to make sure I say tone. This is H415 for $10 for this really, really pretty piece. I am scanning the tray with my eyeballs. If you see something you want to see more of or a material you're looking for, holla out. And down into over here. I'm going to get out my spirit quartz and spirit amethyst. So these are hematite spirit quartz points, and the story goes that the hematite mixed with the quartz is supposed to help those of us who have girl issues, endometriosis or you know, the like. These guys are $7.50 a piece, and then I do have in the tray two amethyst pieces as well. One is the very dark gray amethyst, and the other is, gosh, kind of looks like a citrine amethyst. And those guys are $10 a piece as well. So if you're looking for a beautiful hematite spirit quartz piece, then let me know, because I have this little dish of them, and they're beauty, beauty, beauty. This is actually dragon's veined agate, and it, let me get it close up here. It appears to have been dyed. It's this beautiful color though, and up at the tip, get my finger out of the way, it's the tiniest bit lighter. This is piece number H952 for $4, and I thought there was another piece similar shape. I'm not seeing it. But that's the, I think that's the piece that you were talking about, Miss Rebecca. This is Roe Ocean Jasper, shades of green with oodles of bright white orbs, flat back, G759 for $7.50. Here we have a piece of Lavarkite. It's a sassy little piece. Elongated water drop shape. And that is K643 for $7.50. This is Rhodonite, and this is up. Is it? Yes, this is up. So what we have here is a lily and leaves and grasses, and it's quite beautifully carved. It's a decent thickness, flat-backed, and it is H249, and that one is marked at $15, but it's $12.50. This little wrap is kind of fun. These are acrylic sparkly beads. They play with the light and sparkle, and they've got this great green vine wire wrap going on with them. And that's $5 if you'd like to take that home. There's the top, by the way. Kind of looks like peas on a pod or something. Pea on a vine, veggies on a vine. Turtles on the half shell. Plum Blossom Jasper in a water drop shape. This piece is number L183 for $7.50. And then this is a little sodalite shield shaped piece. And that is H839 for $5. And a little companion shield shape piece in sodalite is J672 for $5. So we have a little bit of sodalite in the tray. Is there something you all want to look at? Holler out what you are interested in, or if there's something you see that you want to see more clearly. I'm just kind of picking whatever catches my fancy, and you know, my fancy is not everybody's fancy, because we all have different fancies. So these little sparkles came. I don't usually get too much of these anymore. So I have two that are elephants. They're quite sparkly. And for the two of them, it's $3. And I have two that are fish in a really pretty blue color. And for the two of them, it's $3. So pretty sparkles. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Nice deep burgundy with red mookite piece, inverted shield shape. H921 for $7.50. Oh my goodness, Miss Judy. You know what? There was one more. Almost exactly like that. Let me see if I put it in here yet or not. I was just sort of grabbing beads, and I haven't put the beads away from last week's feed. Okay, so I don't see here. That means you see why I need to move them off the table periodically. Let's see, that heart would have been earlier on. Judy, what I'll do is hunt around for it, and can I send you a picture of it tomorrow? Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. So again, it's a red jasper. It's K444 for $5. And then from, change my light out because this one is getting dull. There we go. From feed in the past, I know that there is a green aventurine larger heart with a hoe that's larger, double-sided. And that is H653 for $7.50 if you like that. And the little bones are cute. They are ceramic little bones in these various colors. And I was selling the whole bag because they need to come home with the people that will use them. The whole bag of them is $5 instead of selling them individually. And then what I think I'll do is see if you guys have anything else you want to look at. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up for the night. It's been a little bit more than an hour. And I have to keep my word with hubby. And I have to be conscientious of my health. So I don't want to push it. If you saw something and you didn't claim it, don't worry. It all ends up in this basket. maybe in the new year I'll move the basket into the bucket, but I haven't done that yet. I have your orders in the other basket. I'm super happy to help you out. If you send me a PM and you say, I saw A, I'm super happy to help you out and help you find something that you are looking to have. Again, I do have all of these beautiful specimens, towers, points, quartz pieces. I do have jewelry pieces, scullies. I have cabochons. I've got, oh my goodness. I think the easiest thing is just to tilt it downward. I've got bunches of trays of goodies down here. So what I see off the top of there is some topaz pieces, some kyanite pieces, little bitty jars, acrylic flowers, Lemurian, Venezuelan, amethyst, tumbos. I mean, there's more carved pieces. So if you're looking for something, just because I didn't show it, and my pink socks, doesn't mean it doesn't exist in this room. But I do want to thank you all for making this another beautiful year for me with my shopping. And I appreciate your support and your kindness and your love and your friendship. You all are very important to me, and I'm not, not blowing smoke, as they say. I care deeply for all of you. I send out blessings of love and light and health and wonderness for the new year. And I will have a feed next week. Yes, I will. Hi, Phoebe. I was just signing off. So if you want to PM me, if there's something in particular you're looking for, or if you want to rewatch the feed, I'm happy to help you out if I can. But again, my friends, thank you all so very, very much. And know that you are appreciated and know that you are cared for. And I send out so much love to y'all. Take good care, my friends, and Happy New Year.